The sights and sounds of the Maasai Mara in southern Kenya, home to the Maasai people, famous for their distinct culture. For years, the Maasai have coexisted with wildlife in this land. It is a wildlife-rich and cultural boiling point. The Maasai Mara constitutes only 0.05% of Kenya's land mass, but hosts approximately 25% of the country's wildlife, making it one of the most ecologically significant areas in the world. The area constitutes the Maasai Mara National Reserve, covering 151,000 hectares and 22 conservancies as of 2022, occupying over 165,000 hectares. The Narok County government manages the National Reserve, while the local community, in partnership with tourism investors, run conservancies, which cover wildlife dispersal areas surrounding the National Reserve. The conservancies, therefore, protect the National Reserve as they act as buffer zones. Landowners and tourism investors enter unique partnerships that see landowners combine their land parcels to create conservation areas, that is, conservancies.
So the core of the model is that each title holder invests the land for wildlife, to protect wildlife long term, in exchange of getting a fixed lease paid per month. The Maasai Mara Wildlife Conservancy model is actually unique on a global scale because it's a mass mobilization of community members to protect the wildlife and their nature.
This mutually beneficial relationship between landowners and investors has produced one of the most premium tourism products worldwide. The conservancies respond to the need for communities to coexist with wildlife and sustain their livelihoods. Therefore, the Mara conservation approach ensures the land and other resources are sustainably managed, while contributing to the well-being of people and wildlife. In addition, the Mara Conservancies are advancing locally led development and expanding opportunities for the Mara residents and the private sector investors.
Kita dua basari onkara, kita dua sir bayani enoti zor bayani benkin, kita dua sir baribarani, kita dua si enkilebu noto onto monok amilebu onto monok tara sinja dankara ke kusapasi.
Wale biashara nati katikati yang wala shimba nol ni ngolang likizo ni ngote yok.
Indeed, coexistence is a typical feature of the Mara Conservancies model, so you will most definitely spot cattle grazing at a conservancy, and at other times, you will find livestock and game mixed. The need to share space has also made landowners bring down fences to allow for the free movement of wildlife. But realizing coexistence takes hard work. Landowners, for instance, have committees to oversee grazing plans to ensure sustainable use of the rangelands and mitigate human-wildlife conflicts. Whereas conservancies grew organically as more and more community members seized the opportunity to partner with investors to generate income, the growth curve peaked in 2015, and conservancies became more structured entities.
The accelerated conservancies growth from 2015 onwards was as a result of MMWCA establishments, and we played a coordinated role strengthening conservancies governance and also able to bring communities together.
The Mara Conservancies also benefit from partnerships with the Narok County government and the national government, especially the Kenya Wildlife Service, the Wildlife Research and Training Institute, and the Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife at large. Other critical actors include the dedicated community of scientists and non-governmental conservation organizations. Even as conservancies thrive, stakeholders are considering sustainability and exploring ways to address challenges, including climate change, human-wildlife conflict, population pressure, and youth unemployment. There is also a need to maintain conservation as a competitive land use option to guard against losing wildlife habitats to competing land uses. For now, the conservation community in the Maasai Mara is doing all it can to protect wildlife, improve livelihoods, and ensure you have a memorable experience when you visit.